This video is brought to you by avisa.com. If you are looking for a one-stop shop for passport services, work permit, green card, travel visa either electronic or paper, biometric, diversity visa lotteries or general information. To get started, click on the link in the description below or scan the QR code.
He's about half the size of a herring gull, same gray wings. This one is black legs. Now, most of the kittiwakes left July 14th. They were attacked.
The worst was 1 to 2 weeks. I never say no. I know I would say no.
Yeah, that cormorant's molting right now. He's growing some new feathers. When he shows his wings there, you can see some of them look different than the others. Yeah, newer feathers. Not fully grown feathers, if you will. Now, back to the puffin and the excavating of their holes. So the puffin, and to a lesser extent his cousin the razorbill, actually excavate their own holes using their bills. You see, when the puffin first arrive on these islands, they have an extra bump on their bill, or an extra bulge. That extra bump means they can only hold one fish at a time. Fine for feeding yourself, not so efficient for feeding your young. However, if they scrape off this extra bump on their bill, they can hold up to a dozen capely, sardine or smelt-sized fish in their bill. So that's exactly what they do shortly after arriving on these islands. They scrape off this extra bump on their bill, thereby allowing themselves to hold more than one fish and helping to excavate their own holes. Remember, these are generational puffin and razorbill holes. Puffin and razorbills have been nesting on these islands for many, many generations of puffins and razorbills. Now, in case anybody's wondering, no, that seal did not move. Now, talking about seals. So, I kind of referred to it just now by saying, no, that seal did not move. You might think that this seal is lazy or lethargic. You would be mistaken. That seal has been there, what, since the 10 a.m. tour, Maddie? Same seal? I'd say. He's pretty dry. But none of the seals that we've seen on the rocks, including this guy, have been here more than 24 hours. The record for a seal on the rocks is actually 3.5 days. It's a little tiny seal pup. You see, I mentioned before that the seals tend to go up on the rocks that are seaweed covered, like this guy. However, the seal pups, they just want out of the water. They will go up on bare rocks just to get out of the water. So, a little tiny seal pup once went up on the rocks, and we saw him for 3.5 days. By the end of the second day, we started to worry because we hadn't seen him move. Literally didn't move at all.